InvestFest 2025, Earn Your Leisure, EYL's annual investor meetup in Atlanta, Georgia. So I went there this year. I made a video about it. Today, I wanted to show you the things I actually purchased while I was there. Because one, I get to shout out the companies if I remember their names. And two, I am a very frugal person. So it's not often that I go and splurge on things. But something I will spend money on is black owned businesses because you get it. I do. I like supporting and I love being around people who have what's the word? I don't know, the gusto, the drive, the determination to go and start their own business over something that they love. So I'm going to show you a few things. Should be a short video. So, number one, in God we trust, and in trust we are God's. So, this is a book. Those are the authors, beautiful married couple. I am about 60% done with this book. I should have been done with it already, but since I've been going back to work, it's been harder to finish. Um, but I'm very much enjoying it. Lots of great information in it. I've even decided that I want to go ahead and start pursuing my certification in being an estate planner so that I can dive even deeper into this topic and share that information with you guys. So, great book. If you're interested in trust, go get it. This thing, Kin Apparel, KIN Apparel. It's a bucket hat. Peep this. Ooh, you didn't see that coming. So all of their products, whether it be their hats, their ball caps, their sleeping caps, their hoodies, the hoods of the hoodies, they all come in very large sizes, and they all have satin lining. And this is to help not dry out Black people's hair or whomever's hair, right? To help not dry out the hair with, the harsh materials of most fabric. And they're also waterproof on the outside. So it's dope. Uh, Black lady, I can't remember her name at the moment, but Ken Apparel, if you look that up, you'll see her. She was on Shark Tank. That was really cool. And it was nice to meet her in person because she was on Shark Tank years ago. So it's cool to meet her, and it's cool that her company is still kicking because there's lots of companies that went on Shark Tank that are no longer in existence. So it was real great to see her. She actually has a partnership with EYL right now. So they're even partnering with her so you can get some Earn Your Leisure hoodies with, the satin lining on them because they did a collab. So pretty cool. Go check her out. I got this hat. My wife also got a ball cap that has a satin lining because she likes wearing those. So this thing, the memento. So both of these, I got these for, I think I got both of these together for like 35, right? Pretty good deal. So this is a deck of cards that has, it's called the Financial Rewire, Financial Literacy Made Easy. So basically, a guy came up with the idea to make, this is basically like flashcards, and also like a children memory game for different financial topics. So this one in particular is all about stocks. Since I got my teenager into stocks, I was like, hey, let me get these because, I gave him my basic knowledge of it and, how to actually go and buy things. But the more information he has, the more he can start making his own decision and maybe make better decisions than I've made. Right. So these have terms on them like consolidation. And on the back, they'll have pictures of things that look like consolidation. Common stock, closing price, charting, call options, buy and hold, bull market, broker, blue chip stocks, id, beta, bear market, averaging down, ask, annual reports, 52-week low, 52-week high. So if you are in the stock market, I'm sure all those terms meant something to you, but here's 100 of them and you can kind of go over them with your kids so that they can just have a better understanding of the different terminologies of stock investing. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I went ahead and bought that for them. And this one is for younger kids, ages 5 and up. and it's a memory game. But it'll have things like assets, a bank, debt, income, and it'll have a picture of them. And then, it's like a memory game. So you're doing the whole matching kind of deal. So that's pretty cool. I thought these were neat. I got this for Micah. I know Micah's 8 months. Don't worry about that. She'll figure it out. All right. See, the problem is y'all be doubting y'all's infants and y'all babies. My baby's smart. She don't got to be 5 to be doing it. She's gonna be doing this. I give it by the end of the year. Yeah, son's 15, so he should be all right with those. All right, what else we got? So I guess first off, this company is called Nose Candy. Here's something of theirs, back of it. So I like cologne. And I was walking by, saw two young black men sitting there, had a whole bunch of different colognes out. They also make candles. I was like, I'll try it out. So I've seen a lot of cheap cologne and I kind of know how it smells, right? Because like cheap cologne can have like a real sweet smell to it, but you can tell that it isn't going to last long. And then maybe the consistency of it may be kind of, I don't know, like thicker or stickier. I don't know. Something like that. This is actually really good. If anything, I would probably like advise them to up their containers because they had a whole bunch of like these and like different colors and different shapes, but you could tell they just went and got like a random assortment of like really cheap bottles. Honestly, because of how good the stuff inside is, if they would go the extra mile of maybe creating their own style of bottle so it stands out, and it doesn't look like just like a common pack of random bottles, I think they would kill it. And they could probably, not probably, they could 100% sell it for way more than they're selling for right now. Because I think this is maybe 25, $35 or something. It was not much at all. It smells amazing. It smells like a high quality cologne. Like it's really good. Um, like you don't need a lot of sprays to it to be felt by people that you're walking past. This is really good. It's Nose Candy again. They spell candy with a K. I think they're from where are they from? Are they from Detroit? I don't remember where they're from, but look them up. They have, I would assume that the candles are good too, but I got some of their cologne and it's fantastic. I hope they keep pushing and I hope they start making like some original bottles that are only for their stuff, just so it stands out more and they can start to sell it at a higher price because they should. Okay. And last but not least, so I walked past a lot of clothing people while I was there. Actually, that's not true. I did buy one clothing thing, but it was for my daughter. And it was like a onesie and like a little pink tutu because my wife and my daughter both like tutus. But I just told all the other clothing people, I was like, I appreciate y'all. You guys are amazing. I don't really buy clothes like that. All the shirts I wear are either for my brand or it's some free gift that I received at some point in time. And that's like all of the shirts I wear. But they had lots of clothing brands there. They're cool. If I will note one, I didn't buy anything from them, but it's because I already had 9 pairs. And it's Champ, CHAMP boxers or boxer briefs. And basically, it's a black owned underwear company. So the owner of that was there. So it was cool meeting him, but I already owned multiple pairs of his stuff. They're fantastic. None of them, I've had them for years. There's no holes in them, no tears, nothing. Great quality, last long. I very much appreciate them. Those are great boxer briefs. And finally, so this is the legacy card deck. When what if happens? So basically, I had a long conversation with the creator of this. Fortunately, his spouse passed away a year ago. And a lot of these cards were some conversations that they had. And he's really happy that he had these conversations with his spouse because then he knew what she would want him to pass on to their children, how she would want to be buried, what things she would want to happen, in her absence and other things pertaining to, while they're alive. and in relationships. So I had a good talk with him and I told him I was married and, we kind of went over things. But that's why I went ahead and bought this because there's lots of conversations I know that I need to have with my wife that I have not had with my wife. And having a tool to help, kind of get these conversations started, I think is a great idea. And I believe a lot of us, married and unmarried, need them. There's so many things that we don't know about our spouse or their wishes or what we're supposed to do after they pass away, whether it be just like, if my wife were to pass away, what does she want me to, teach Micah, in her absence, or, away from the emotional side. I don't know, if she passes away, what life insurance does she have? How do I go and retrieve it? Where are the passwords to stuff? What companies are they with? Who do I need to call? What do you want me to do with all of your clothes, all your assets? Do you want me to give them to your little sisters? Do you want me to burn them? Do you want me to give them to charity? Just tons of things. So it's nice to have a tool to help you guys get through those conversations. It's very similar to maybe like last night's conversation, but it's more focused on like like a lot of real, more serious situations and things to kind of help you guys manage life. And that's about it. Did I buy anything else? Maybe, but that's all I could find at the moment. Like I said, I'm a pretty frugal guy, but I really enjoyed spending my money with Black owned companies. It was a great event. Go support Earn Your Leisure and InvestFest 2026. See you later. Oh, nope, just kidding. Mammoth Money Academy, the community for parents and teens that want to build wealth and ensure it lasts for generations, is now free. Yep. I'm reworking a lot of stuff for the course material. So I honestly don't even feel like charging people for it. So you can go ahead and join now, absolutely free. Just click the link in the description and you'll be there as I create the whole course and add the content to it. So you'll be grandfathered in. You can just stay for free. Whereas after I'm done with the course, I'm going to start charging people X amount of dollars to join. But yep, so join now. Just click the link. It's free. Who doesn't love free? All right, y'all have a good night.